Good morning. Car Chronicles. I started this thing on my YouTube channel called Car Chronicles. And shout out to the 3,000 connections I made on my business and ministry page. I believe it was the Lord to have me to change directions. What I did, guys, you know, I've traveled a lot and I've met a lot of people since 2009, since I've gone into, something scratched me, since 2009. Well, really, I went to Guyana in South America in 99. That was my first international trip, and it was definitely a setup. Traveling ever since. So what I did was I went out and changed my audience to every country that I've been to. God has called me in this season to women 40 and above in the areas of relationships and finances. Very clear about that. And of course, I'm a kingdom coach. So yeah, preparing the kingdom and repairing the kingdom is a part of that vision. So I went out and I did exactly what he said. It gave me access to 74 million women. I was like, wow, okay, God. And I did one post yesterday and it connected with about 3,000 women. So I said, God, I'm not sure what you're doing, but I'm following your lead, Master. I'm following your lead. So that was something to watch yesterday. God gave me something, and I've been sitting with it for a couple of days about why we don't see progress like we should in the things that he's given us to do. He says, Jonah, they're missing the details. And there are a couple of things that, like in my transition from Texas to Michigan, there was a couple other things that he showed me. He said, when I took you from Texas to Michigan, and there was a couple other things that he asked me to do, they were major. There were specific things that he told me to do. I did them without question because I know I heard him. So I didn't question, do I do A and don't do B? He told me to do this, and then he said do this, and then he said do that, and then he said get on the plane and go. So I did it. And you guys know a lot of my testimony. But then he started showing me in other areas, and I recorded it on audio so I wouldn't lose the thought. But I think I'm gonna go live with this because I've got a lot of content on it. And I want to be able to share it with you guys, because if you are half doing what he told you to do, it's not going to get you to your destination. And I'm going to tell you why he says that. Because one of the things that he told me to do, if I had missed this particular detail, it would have impacted the way some things turned out. And I was able to stand flat foot in knowing that I had obeyed God, and specifically had obeyed God. Because what happened when I made that transition from Texas to Michigan, the persecution came, and it came from the church. It came from the kingdom. So, but if I had not done or completed things the way he wanted me to, I wouldn't have been able to stand in that truth and know that I had done everything that God had told me to do. So I was at peace, and eventually vindication came. But while I had to stand in that, but I stood in the truth of what it was that he told me to do. So I'm going to talk about that, because there are some things that apparently you guys are doing. I know I've been guilty of it, and the destination, the blessing of reaching the destination is in the details. So anyway, let me get in this pool, and I'm signing up for private lessons. I want to be a good swimmer. I got over the fear last year, and I've kind of been like frolicking around and floating and all that, but my goal is, because I love to travel, guys, and I want to go snorkeling. And I don't know about the scuba part. I'm not quite there yet. I can do heights. I have a friend. She's like, okay, I'm not ziplining with you now. I got a friend that was ziplining with me, but then I got another friend that won't zipline with me. And then she'll do snorkeling and deep sea. I'm like, I just have a problem being underwater. I want to breathe. I want to breathe on my own. I don't mind being like thousands of feet in the air, jumping off or something. But anyway, that's my world. But I want to get over anything that potentially can have control and it's not supposed to have control. So I have to be able to swim a certain distance for the private instructors to take me on. So I'm getting ready to go do my test. I've been practicing, so I got it. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go take my test so that I can graduate to a private tutor. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Mwah, bye.